Hi, I'm Nick, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great week. For those who just discovered me, thanks for stopping by. If you're interested in all things Halo, Pokemon and vlogs, you've found the right channel. E3 2021 had just recently concluded and tons of games were shown, and I'm definitely excited to play them, but no game has got me more excited than, you guessed it, Halo Infinite. I mean, is it really a surprise? For today's newest episode, we'll be talking about Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer that 343 Industries has shown at E3 2021. Right, let's dive in. The event was nothing short of amazing. The hype train for Halo Infinite is really big, and it makes me so happy that 343 Industries has done nothing but positives for Halo Infinite. Many new things were shown in Infinite's showing, and I shall discuss them here. It opens up with Bonnie Ross, the head of 343 Industries, and God Emperor Joseph Staten. Booyah! And most of the whole Halo event, he was there talking about it. They announced that Halo Infinite will have crossplay with Xbox and PC, which I find that really good. They also confirmed that Halo Infinite will have cross progression, so that all the work that you did on your PC or Xbox can be transferred, so long as you link your Microsoft account. They also announced that Halo Infinite will be free to play for multiplayer, and which I believe when this game launches, the player count is gonna be huge. No joke. Plus, if it's free, it's for me. Joseph Staten pretty much takes the entire stage and reveals the newest look to the world that we are all familiar with if you saw the July E3 event of 2020, now looking better than ever. The campaign world just looks incredible. The trees look so much better, no pop-ins, the textures and characters look very nice. We also get a look at two cutscenes for the game. The scene opens up where the E3 2019 Discover Hope trailer ends, with Master Chief jumping out of the Pelican. He floats through space, passing by dead Banished and UNSC forces, which feeds into one of the main themes for Halo, hopelessness. One man against an unstoppable force, you'll never win, and stuff like that. He then grapple shots into the hangar bay of a Banished cruiser, and the cutscene ends, leading to the next cutscene. Now, in my reaction to this event, by the way, check it out. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure of this new AI, I wasn't a fan of it at first, but as I rewatched the trailer over and over, I actually grew a liking to her. Plus, I like how she looks, more formal, more suited for the military role and all, as well as the fact that this AI is livelier, full of energy, which reminds me of the Cortana of Bungie days. Now, you're thinking, this is Cortana! Actually no, she isn't. In the trailer, she states that she is a different AI that was built to impersonate Cortana. Fans are giving her the name Cortana 2.0 or The Weapon, which is a fitting name, but I reckon 343 Industries will give her a better name. Moving on, Staten announced that the multiplayer will run at 120 frames per second. Well, we all know that at this point, but he also said that the campaign and multiplayer will come together on day one, which is excellent because I remember 343 saying that a year ago or so that they might release Halo without a campaign and just the multiplayer and vice versa. But it's good to know that this delay was just what they needed so they can release the game they intended it to be. They didn't announce this at the E3 event, but 343 has confirmed that Infinite will have bots, which means if you don't know how to play the multiplayer, you can try a hand with learning the ropes with bots. This also ties in with the newest addition to Halo's cast of wacky space characters, Spartan Commander Lauret, which is the head honcho for the bot training and will help you with learning Halo Infinite's gameplay. These bots will also be available in custom games to make the experience all the greater, and will fill that empty spot should a player decide to play something else or just straight up quit. Isn't that neat? Continuing on, we get a look at what the multiplayer experience will be in Infinite, and I must say, it's nuts! It looks so freaking fun! I can't wait to try my hand at it when it comes out. Now, the grapple shot and drop wall have been shown before, and we all know what they do, but they also showed two new pieces of equipment. The threat sensor is an area of effect support device that periodically pulses and illuminates enemy players within its radius, and the repulsor can be used to deflect projectiles and anything else that gets in the way. They're really quite neat if I do say so myself. The The grapple shot has been shown to do other new things too, like pulling yourself towards an enemy vehicle and hijacking him, and pulling a weapon towards you, which is cool as heck. And speaking of new things, we also get a first glimpse of a brand new weapon. There's no name for it yet, but some Halo fans have started to call it the Scattershot 2.0, which I can see. It flies the same way, it disintegrates the enemy the same way, so I guess this could be just that, a redesign of the Scattershot. And honestly, it looks so much better, plus the purple lighting looks cool. It sort of reminded me of a weapon from Destiny. Jeff Steitzer makes a return as the announcer for Halo Infinite's multiplayer. His voice doesn't have that weird voice effect they gave him in 4 and 5. Rather, it is now more like Halo 3 Reach, which I do like. We also got brand new maps for the multiplayer: Behemoth, Fragmentation, Recharge, Livefire, and Bazaar. I'll show you the images. Yeah, these maps look neat. I really love them. It reminds me of the Halo 3 multiplayer maps, and some of the names remind me of Combat Evolved. Behemoth is a desert map that gives off Last Resort vibes. Fragmentation is Infinite's Valhalla. Nothing much to add except it's more mountainous. Recharge is an interior map that gives off CE vibes personally. Then you have Livefire, which mad props to 343 Industries for adding a little sneaky Easter egg in the trailer. The place where this map is located and the training mode is actually called the Avery J. Johnson Academy of Military Science. You will never be forgotten, Sergeant Johnson. And last but not least, Bazaar, which is a map that takes place in New Mombasa. I know, I haven't seen that in a long time, right? It's shocking. What's more is that it's going to be littered with graffiti and objects, which I find cool. Something actually piqued my interest in the reveal. This new AI thingy they showed. Apparently, that is a customizable thing in the game. The AIs will appear when a power weapon has spawned on the map or when you hop in a vehicle. This has so much potential. Imagine what voice actors and actresses they could add for the AIs. It could be even outside of Halo for some Easter eggs or something. The possibilities are endless. Big Team Battle is making a return in Halo Infinite and will have a much higher player count than previous Big Team Battles in the series. Similar to Warzone, but without the enemy AI, bosses, or the rec system. Also, the classic game modes we all know and love will come to Infinite, like Capture the Flag, Oddball, Slayer, and etc. I'd also love to see them bring Infection and Juggernauts back into the mix as well day one. Invasion too, but well, we'll have to wait and see after Infinite's release in a couple of months or year. What got me a bit concerned when reacting to the whole video was the AI announcing Ordnance Drop. I thought that it's the Halo 4 Ordnance Drop returning, but from further research, it's actually not returning. In fact, Unishek from 343 stated that these are just announcements that new vehicles and weapons are being placed on the map in Big Team Battle. But also, something really good that's happening with this game. Yes, battle passes are making it into the game. However, the great thing about this particular system is that if you miss out on the previous season's rewards and you're on the new one, fret no more. You can go back to it. This should be set as a new trend for first-person shooter games that offer online multiplayer services. It's genius! Even though the Master Chief Collection was the one that started it for the Halo franchise, but I'm glad they brought it in. In the trailer they showed the design of the Banished Banshee, which is the Halo 4 and 5 Banshee design with a few extra differences. I think at the front of the cockpit is a camera, I don't know. All I can say is that it looks great, as well as the redesign of the sidekick was pretty neat. They added a torch and I think a red dot sight from there. Personally, I didn't mind the sidekick as it was when we first saw it, but I think this redesign made it much better. Also, I'm gonna say this, the Spanker is back, baby! 343 had learned from their past mistake from Halo 5. Yes! Although, the classic shotgun and pistol I'd love to see them bring back too, but I'll take this victory. Last but not least, we get a brand new look at some of the brand new armors for Infinite, including a badass looking samurai armor that I'll totally rock when the game comes out. Some of the armors even took some inspiration from Halo 3 and Reach's conceptual art. some armors that were in Halo 4 and 5 got a redesign and they look sick. Honestly, all I saw were big W's in this reveal. I loved it. My only gripe is that they should have announced that after the showing ended, they say to the audience to tune in to the extended overview over at the official Halo YouTube channel for more info and footage. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me down below on how excited you are for Halo Infinite. Did you sign up for the Halo flighting to try out the multiplayer demo? What did you like from this event and all that stuff? If you liked this video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and bell button down below. It's the best way of being notified of my latest video. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. This is Artendo signing out.